Part 4. Sadao knew that his education was his father's chief concern. For this reason, she had been sent at 22 to America to learn all that could be learned of surgery and medicine. Sadao's father didn't like the Americans, but he was not obstinate. He knew that his son must get proper education, and America is the only place where he could send his son. So he sent his son to America. Sadao, after graduation, he was good at science, so he went to America to learn medicine and surgery. Uh, he had come back at 30, and before his father died, he had seen Sadao became famous. Sadao became famous not only as a surgeon but as a scientist, because he was perfecting a discovery which would render wounds entirely clean. He had not been sent abroad with the troops. We know that in time of war, if the nation thinks, nation can send any able-bodied person to war, irrespective of the gender. And Sadao, he must go, but he didn't go. Why? As he perfecting the discovery of painless treatment, so the general of Japan that time, General Takima, he didn't send Sadao to war. Also, he knew there was some slight danger that the old general might need an operation for a condition for which he was now being treated medically. And for this possibility, Sadao was being kept in Japan. Clouds were rising from the ocean now. The unexpected warmth of the past few days had at night drawn heavy fog from the cold waves. Sadao watched mist-hide outlines of a little island near the shore and then come creeping up the beach below the house. Writhing around the pines, in a few minutes, fog would be wrapped about the house too, because it's an island, so surrounded by water, and in the night fog come out. Then he would go into the room where Hannah, his wife, would be waiting for him with the two children. Hoki was the proud father of two children. But at this moment the doctor opened and she looked out, a dark blue woolen haori. What is haori? Haori is one kind of Japanese dress. Over her kimono, she came to him affectionately and put her arm through his as they stood. Actually, Hannah and Hoki are married over 10 years, but the love in their domestic life, in their conjugal life, didn't recede. It is increasing. Armed to his as he stood, smiled and said nothing. He had met Hannah in America, but he had waited to fall in love with her until he was sure she was Japanese, because Hoki knew that his father was very much particular about the race. His father would never have received her unless she had been pure in her race. His father Okay, his father was very much particular about this thing.